The brutal ending of Absolute Batman versus Bane. The wait is finally over, so let's get right into it. So boom, the issue starts off with Alfred telling Bruce, "This is the fight of your life. You ready?" And explains that there's only enough venom for 2 infusions. So he suggests they use one right now as a test to see if he can handle it, then use the other one in the ring with Bane. But while he's doing all that talking, Bruce is having a hard time focusing, cause bro's having a trauma flashback, thinking about what Bane did to his homies, his baby shawty Catwoman, him reuniting with his mother after 2 months. Then after taking all that in, when Alfred asks him, "What do you want to do?" Bruce says, "Let's go to fucking war." Them memories motivated him to go harder. And in the next panel, we see a monstrous Absolute Batman filled with venom. Possibly what he might look like against Bane, but we'll see. We then cut to Mayor Hill on the news, addressing the Gotham citizens.
"I'm here tonight to assure you that despite what the terrorist Batman claims, there are no monsters hidden away beneath our streets. In fact, the only monster in the city is him. And whatever dangerous theatrics he was planning tonight at Veterans Arena will not be happening."
He then insists that everyone honors the 11 p.m. curfew that they assigned after the Black Mask incident. We see Dick Grayson watching this shit. He's like, "Damn, Batman again?" Mayor Hill ends it off by saying,
"Absolutely no fight between Batman and Bane will be happening tonight."
But that was all cap. He was doing that because the fight is actually happening at midnight and he wanted to throw people off. We cut to Barbara staring at Batman's mask, and she's like, "I hope you have a damn good plan." We then jump to Bane at Arc M, ready for this squabble. Dr. Arkham informs Bane that Batman has at least one more venom infusion in his system. Bane is actually happy to hear that, because he was counting on that.
"If his system can tolerate the venom, he can be your new test subject from now on."
After this final fight, Bane is looking forward to leaving this life behind and resting with his family. As Bane walks into the arena, we get the flashback of Waylon about to fight Bibbo.
"Well, here I am. I said here I am. Where's your champion?"
Harley Quinn tells her gang to light it up, boys. And as the lights start shining bright, we see Batman on the field. Hello. We see Alfred whipping the Batmobile, and while he does, he reminds Bruce, "Remember the plan. You wear him down. You keep at him until he uses all his venom, and then when he has nothing left, you use yours, and you..." But Batman ain't trying to hear that shit. "Stop talking. It's time. Harley, yep, make him famous." And she pulls out a whole bunch of drones to record this fight in 4K. The Great Republic watches. I hope you've learned some new techniques so we can give them an actual spectacle. Let's see. So, your move. Batman's like, "Say less." And he presses a button on the floor. Boom! Bane looks back after hearing that. Boom, 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 boom! Bombs in a skyscraper start going off, and half of that building starts falling over Bane. I call this move, "Welcome to Gotham." Boom! And the building slams on Bane. Also, in that flashback, we see Waylon giving Bibbo the hands. Even with an entire building slamming on Bane, he gets up unfazed, 4 times bigger.
"You think I don't see what you're doing, little one?"
But Batman's plan didn't stop there. Alfred comes in with the Batmobile, and he's locked in on Bane. Fire! 2 grapple spears shoot out the Batmobile into Bane's back. Alfred then steps on the gas and slams the Batmobile into Bane's back. Alfred glances at Bane from the whip and sees that he's already healed and way bigger. And before he knows it, Bane is grabbing the rope connected to the Batmobile and swinging him through the air.
"Come on, is that all you've got?"
But Alfred says what Batman lacks in power and speed, he makes up for with brutality. As we see Batman jump up with the pointy end of his cape and stab Bane in the eye. His eyeball is hanging out. Batman is still applying pressure, even though this dude Bane is regrowing his eye and shit. Bro's regeneration is crazy. Batman pulls out both of his bat-ear daggers and starts slicing Bane's back. But after he jumps off, Bane grabs Batman's cape. "Kid, no!" And with that piece, Bane swings Batman up in the air.
"You know, we are not that different, you and me."
Then he repeatedly slams Batman on the ground, like how Hulk did Loki in Avengers.
"The truth is, I look at you and I see myself, young and stupid. But playtime is over now. So go ahead, use it. It's your only move. Use that venom.
But Batman's like, nah. Now, Harley Quinn got the green light, so she says, release the green machine, aka Killer Croc, and he comes out roaring. Mouth wide open too, he's a little bit hungry. So he takes a juicy bite out of Bane, ripping off his flesh. Bro's a 5-star meal for our boy Waylon. But because he's getting ate up, Bane infuses himself with even more venom and grows bigger, impossibly big. His wounds close. But even so, Batman keeps going, and he slashes off a big piece of Bane's arm.
Ah, you little...
What? No fancy quote? Towards gnats and fleas, we should show no pity. He grabs Batman and throws him into the stands. Back in the flashback, we see that Bibbo starts giving Waylon the hands. Bruce watches as Falcone is hyped up. Oh yeah, hit him again, Bibbo, good punch. Bruce walks away because he can't stand seeing his friend get beat up like that. Back in the fight, Harley Quinn runs up to Bruce and says, I know this is the part where somebody gives you some big inspirational speech. All I'm gonna say is get your ass back in there. Cool? Cool. She pulls out the AK and starts shooting at Bane. Go and save that alligator. Crocodile. On the comms, Alfred is like,
He just keeps infusing himself with more venom. I don't even know what his max is. Hell, I don't know if he even has one anymore.
and we see big ass Bane gripping Killer Croc's mouth, about to rip that shit apart. The point Alfred is trying to make is that Bruce should use some of his venom. Batman jumps at Bane, telling Alfred, no, I'll stick to the plan. Waylon! In the past, we also see Bruce running up to his homie to be in his corner, telling his best friend Waylon that he's here. Back in the future, Batman flies down on Bane, and he slashes Bane's spine, making him fall on his knees, then his face. He then walks up to Waylon and tells him everything's okay, and thank you, I got this. He stands on Bane and tells him, I severed your spine, which means you can't use your legs anymore, but that's okay. You still have your arms. He then slashes Bane some more. Oh man, now you can't use your arms either, but hey, you can still bite me. And no, we're not that different, Bane. We both lost our fathers. The difference is, I didn't break my father's back or his heart. Bane hears all that shit. He's like, and he transforms again after using even more venom, surpassing all limits that Dr. Arkham thought possible.
You think you can win?
And he punches Batman.
That you're better than me?
You are nothing. And he punches Batman again, putting a crater in the ground.
Nothing! Me, I've given everything, all so my people in home could be safe, because this is war. It's all war, but I'm done. It's your turn now.
Boom!
Your turn!
Dr. Arkham's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe what I'm seeing, Bane. Your cells, they moved beyond self-repairing and become almost embryonic, undifferentiated. If 27 is anything like you, you're a miracle. Bane continues to pummel Batman, telling him to use the venom. And at the same time in the flashback, Bruce is telling Waylon not to give up. And his words are working because Waylon gets up. Back in the fight, Alfred is also telling Batman to use that venom. It's his only hope. We then see what Dr. Arkham was talking about, as there's an eyeball and a mouth growing on Bane. Batman, roughed up, is like, all right, you win. You want me to use the venom? I'll use it. Catwoman,
Take the shot!
I got you, baby. And she starts shooting at Bane, shooting 5 venom darts into Bane's venom tubes. Dr. Arkham's like, no. Back in the flashback, Waylon did a flip with Bibbo on his back, making Bibbo slam on his head, crowning Waylon the underdog winner of this fight. Back in the future though, Bane is like, wait, stop!
No!
And Batman throws his axe into Bane's venom tubes, causing Bane to overfill with venom, making it explode from his body, turning Bane into a hot, goopy mess. We then flash back to 2 days ago, and we see Eddie extracting the venom from Bruce's body, saying that he'll beat Bane his way. Catwoman then put that venom into some darts, and the rest is history. Batman climbs out the goopy body of Bane. Then he hops in his Batmobile. He put Bane's goopy body in the back, then dumped it into the water. Harvey's in the hospital and he's like, you see that, Oz? Bruce kicked him right into the bay. Later, we see Catwoman on a flight, and the flight attendant's like, you want me to take that from you? But she's like, no, I'll keep this one with me. thank you. And when she opens that case up, we see that it's some venom, but it's unclear what her intentions are with it. In Arc M, we see Dr. Arkham staring at a brain, eyeballs, and spine in a tube. Hey Bane, you're looking wonderful today. Your cells are just so marvelous. But anyways, I'm here because someone else wants to talk to you. And on the video call, we see the Joker.
Bane, I just wanted to put your mind at ease. This whole incident, I see it as a minor setback. Now look, I know you were hoping to retire the role, but my sincere belief is that that wouldn't make you happy. Not really. Lying around Santa Prisca with the family? Come on, you love it too much. This war, so as your friend, I'd like to help.
As they continue to talk, we get a look at Santa Prisca.
What was the name of your father's rebel group again? Oh, Silo Libres. What a beautiful name. Free skies. See, that's how I want you to feel from now on, so you can focus on what you really love. Unburdened, liberated, free.
And he makes Bane watch as they nuke his family and his home country. Damn! Joker is a bastard. Scott Snyder, you did it again. Beautiful issue, and I can't wait to hear what y'all think about it. Let me know your thoughts on it in the comments, and on that note, I'm gonna see y'all boys and girls next time. Yeah!